Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Goeiemôre. Goeiemôre, agbare. Goeiemôre.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, mevrou Gandet. Good morning. What's happening here?
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Kamezweni.
Morning, sir.
Honorable Phillips.
Morning, Chair.
Honorable Mlenzana. Honorable Mlenzana.
Hey, ni tena voka.
Honorable Mlenzana.
Kudala ndinkonkqoza apha nilele.
I see that you are still sleeping.
How about ngenyawo?
Because you think that we are sleeping.
Ngenyawo.
No, that's good. That's good, colleagues. Let's just give ourselves 3 minutes to allow others to connect as they come. Colleagues, Honorable Matuba,
Morning, Chair.
morning, how are you? Yes, Comrade Matafa,
Good morning, Chairperson.
good morning, honorable members. I hope that we are making
Recording
sense
in progress.
just to prove life. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are meeting today for a consideration of a report which has been drafted for our consideration, looking into our own legacy. And we would understand that the closure of a chapter symbolizes the start of another chapter, so that those who come behind us would know and would find the trail, so that they should not flounder. The objective of such a report is to ensure that the work that we have done and the areas that we think ought to be covered, which we fell short of, are as well strictly in a way tabulated. We have started the term very well, wherein we were expected to implement the Audit Public Act, which at the time was only a year old. Through that, we have managed to have a pure outlook to ensure and guarantee the Office of the Auditor-General of South Africa that it operates independently and would do its work without fear or favor. That spirit has kept the office communicating with us from time to time, both through these formal meetings and a number of other smaller meetings which would have entailed what would be their own plans. One key area which I think is an outstanding one is the fact that in whatever they did, they would guarantee that the public purse is in a safe hands. Those who are in the seat of such take care of it, would account for, and they developed for that intention an accountability ecosystem. That ecosystem kept life of that work till to date. We are going to look into that report and see the areas covered, and proudly so. You would find out that the new intent is beginning to show cause of existence through the MI reports that we have received so far, both for MFMA and PFMA audits. Those are great outcomes, and they objectively formulate a path of guarantee of accountability of those who are supposed to account for public funds. If you slip, there will be consequences for a slip. If there's no proper accounting on those instances, you would have to pay the price for such failures. So, colleagues, I'm proud that we have reached this stage, and through this stage, we have achieved so much. I know that one of our colleagues, Honorable Pushe, has lost her father, who is going to be laid to rest sometime during the weekend. May his soul rest in peace. Our condolences to her at this period. Let's join together to look into those areas which are of interest and look into the report. If there are areas of extension, mission, we need to get into them. After which we would have to adopt the minutes of our previous committee meeting. Good morning. We start our meeting. Mr. Mvaba, are there any other modalities that we have to look into?
No, Chair. I'm also covered, even the apology of Honorable Mbusha. So besides that, there's nothing, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much, colleagues. That's it. So the items in the agenda is the report and the minutes. So we're going to start with the report. Is flighted. It has been delivered to us, I think, since Friday last week. So we've had time to read if the elements of interest. We could probably look into that. So let's get into the first page. First page of the report, first page.
Chairperson,
Yes, Honorable Matafa.
maybe I think for completeness, Chair, if you allow, I would propose that we move for the adoption of the agenda with the amended sequences you proposed. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Matafa. There is the proposal. Is there any seconder?
Yes, Chair, Mlenzana seconds.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mlenzana. Do you agree? I hope that you agree, colleagues. Can we continue if you agree? If then we agree, we are on page 1 of the report, which contains the reflection on committee program per year, on whether the objectives of such programs were achieved. Those are the key highlighters. Point number 1, which have an indication of where we started May 2019 to May 2024. Full circle. Colleagues, there are 4 points in page 1. Having read through that page, are there any areas that you think are not covered or would need any amendment? Yes, colleagues?
Chair, Honorable Matafa.
Yes, Honorable Matafa. Oh, by the way.
No, Chair, having read the report, I think this is a true reflection of the program and the legacy of our work. So the page is a fair representation of the contents of what the committee was established for. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Page 2.
Chairperson,
Yes, Honorable Mlenzana.
I see this pause. It's like today is that moody Thursday. For us Christians, once it is this silent, then we fear death. So why not just go through? Because it looks like we are satisfied because we had read the whole report, as Honorable Matafa has actually indicated.
Okay, Honorable Mlenzana. Honorable Matuba.
Thank you very much, Chair. Good morning, colleagues. I think I'm in support of the two honorable members who has presented before me that we have went through the report, Chair, including everything and everything. I think it's for the second time that this report served here, and we have made our inputs, and we have gone through the report. We are satisfied with the contents thereof of the report, Chair.
Is that
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Matuba. Is that the view of the committee meeting? Honorable Phillips. Honorable Phillips. Okay, if that's the case, colleagues, yes, indeed, we have had the report over a period, and we have had time to look into it, and the endorsement by ourselves is proper. The work done through our research unit is work expected in as far as the areas that we have covered. So indeed, I agree with colleagues that the report mirrors the entirety of the scope of work right through the period. Can you get into the last page, Mr. Dumezweni?
Sorry, Chair. Good morning. I just couldn't get my mic unmuted. Yes, I do agree with my colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you very much, colleagues. Thanks very much, Honorable Phillips. I understand that there's a trick with these things. The gadgets would think for themselves at times. So the report ends by looking into recommendations, and based on the report, currently having read the report and lists quite a number of areas, and therefore for us, we offer those who would come after us a list of areas of attention based on our work. They would find no fault into the completeness of what we set for ourselves, and through the legacy report that we found from the Fifth Parliament. So it is in order that we adopt this report as our report. So thank you very much to the team, which was done work around it, and thank you to your colleagues. We go to the second item, which is the minutes. The minutes themselves were with us for a while, but I think it's the order that Mr. Dumezweni flights them. Page 1 carries the attendance in the main. Is there anyone who would query the spelling, the attendance, those who are enlisted? No problem with page 1. Silence means consent. Page 2. Page 3. Opening and welcome. Page 4, next page. Briefing by the AG. 2.1. Deliberations by the committee. Point 3. The committee noted that the AG's work contributed positively. The next page. Point 6. To the adoption of the minutes and the reports. Following page, which deals with matters of closure and the sign off of the minutes. Here are the minutes, colleagues. Is there any proposal for the adoption of the minutes?
My hand is up.
Honorable Matuba.
Yes, Chair. I'm not quite sure the page number, but it's point 7 of the last page. Number 7 of the last page. Second day. If we are to correct the spelling there, it's seconded by.
The first seconded, yeah.
Yes. And I don't see any challenge thereof, Chairperson, except to correct that spelling, that we move and adopt the minutes with that slight correction as a true reflection of what was discussed. during our previous meeting. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Matuba. Honorable Phillips.
I will second that. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Phillips. That's it, colleagues. If then that is the case, the two items have been completed by us in terms of the adoption of the report and the minutes. So far, I might say this is the last meeting of the term, and it might be that it is the last meeting for our own period. It has been a pleasure to serve in the committee with yourselves, and I hope that for a future which is ahead of us, colleagues, you would find it in good spirit to be at service at all times at our own communities. The Office of the Auditor-General worked very well to ensure that every year there is audit conducted, and through their own work they report to Parliament, and we observe through engagements the matters of concern, and those matters are critical for the accountability for the funds which have been allocated to various entities. So we express on our behalf the pleasure of having worked with that diligent office, and we hope that they would continue to do so. It is so onerous to ensure that whatever is put on your table for work, you do so in a diligent way. So thank you very much, colleagues. All the best with your political party work in preparation for the forthcoming elections. I hope that we'll do so with honor and succeed in serving our country for the period ahead. Thank you very much, Honorable Matafa, as the whip of the committee, and generally the members of the committee from various parties. Thank you very much to our staff who have shown that kind of service, because our success is based on how they prepare for each and every meeting that we hold. Thank you very much, colleagues. All the best, and have a beautiful and a wonderful Easter weekend. Those who are Christians, and we enjoy the holiday, which is of a Christian nature. Ndiyayicawini ke mntakamlenzana, wena ke uyoshumayela, mna ke ndiyomamela abashumayeli. Niqhube kakuhle ezindleleni, nigoduke niphephile. There is a house in session today. I think it's a question to the Deputy President, so we still have to ensure that our gadgets are on. For those who are attending the house, do so not later than 8 o'clock. So thank you very much, colleagues.
Chairperson.
Honorable Matafa.
Thank you, Chair. I wanted you to request your indulgence. Maybe since this will be the last meeting, we also extend our appreciation as members of the committee to your astute leadership. You have led the committee with diligence and in a manner that brought varying views together and truly assisted the work of the Auditor-General to reach the successes that were reported in the previous interactions that we had with them. There were no times where the Auditor-General office felt that the committee was not giving support. Actually, through their own mouth, they did thank the committee and appreciated the support that we give to them. And most of it, Chair, is credited to your leadership. And for that, Chair, I wish to appreciate your service. Thank you for leading us in a manner that you did. Wish you well for the future, and also wish you a lovely Easter weekend. Thank you very much, Chair.
Siyabonga. Nkosi kakhulu. Thank you very much, colleagues. Thanks a lot. I think.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed Easter.
Good donkey.
Thank you.